Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Isotopes and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dallas Keuchel will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Into the box now, Luis Aparicio, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here's the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Maddie, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Andrew Jones comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. DeShields leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fouled off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Joe Morgan, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Here comes Pierre. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Greg Maddux gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks. lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Standing in, Juan Pierre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Digging in, Frank Thomas. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
The bouncer to the left side. Brett is there for it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Still no score. Stepping up now, Dwight Evans. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
The right fielder, Dwight Evans.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Rodriguez is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
In now, George Brett. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 8 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Now the 1-0.
Hey! 1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Ready now, Joe Torre. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Pierre has it. The inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dave Kingman. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is DeShields. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Aaron Judge is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers and 29 driven in. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Evans on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Kyle.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
On he pops it up. Brett trying to get there. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Martin Maldonado. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's 1 for 3.
Maldonado.
First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So here now is the pitcher, Greg Maddux, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Skied down the left field line. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Left fielder, the
Into the box, Delino DeShields. Popped him up. Contreras is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Louis Aparicio. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
To short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Evans on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Now in the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he fouls this one off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And there is strike 3. So there it is. 4,000 career strikeouts.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Dallas Keuchel. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Maddux has registered more than 5,000 innings of work at the major league level, and he's quickly approaching the 4,000 strikeout plateau, up over 3,900 as it stands, and it goes without saying he's one of the greatest strikeout pitchers the game has ever seen. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding into the box, Andrew Jones.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter number 2, second base.
Stepping in, Joe Morgan. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kingman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. Now at the plate, Dwight Evans. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike. Evans swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Juan Pierre back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Line drive to center field. And the Pirates are in the hit column. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back in standing. And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. Skied into straightaway right. Evans on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 35.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Frank Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Too low, 1-0. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a big swing by the big hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes.
The left fielder,
Stepping in, Dave Kingman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
2-1, here it is. Fouled away. The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. The throw home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Maldonado has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We played 4 full. Bucks out in front, 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, George Brett. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Stepping in now, Joe Torre, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. A runner at second, nobody out. Grounded weakly toward third. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pierre is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. At the plate, Greg Maddux. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding in, Kyle Seager. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The third baseman, Kyle.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Evans is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Now to the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
2 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Striding in, Delino DeShields, and then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pierre is under it to make the catch. There's 1 gone.
The batter, number 11.
At the plate, Louis Aparicio. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back to him on the mound, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew Jones. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Pulled toward right center field. And Pierre has it. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Dallas Keuchel. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates half of the 6th. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Roberto Alomar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Over to take charge of this one is Andrew, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're up 1-0. Ready once again, Dwight Evans. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Now the pitch. Grounded to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Joe Torre. No hits to this point. Now here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pierre will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
The traditional 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Thomas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Dave Kingman is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Called strike 2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 1-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First pitch coming, here it is. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
A bouncer up the middle. And into center field, a base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Ken Griffey will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 30, Ken Griffey. The pitcher, number 31, Greg Maddux.
At the plate now, Greg Maddux. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Delino DeShields. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And he pops it up. Rodriguez onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Digging in, Louis Aparicio. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Ken Griffey will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Number 30.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
Leading up for the Pirates, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First offering on its way. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The back, not shortstop, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Into the box now, Ronnie Rodriguez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The Isotopes are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And it's fouled away. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
It's really easy to see why this is a first-place ball club. The easy thing that would lay down when you're in first place and not worry about getting swept, but this team is fighting all the way, and one of the keys why they may be a factor heading into the postseason.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top 1-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andrew Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kingman is there to make the catch, and Andrew's gone on 1 pitch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Morgan. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So now to the plate, Dwight Evans, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. There's one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Pittsburgh took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Dallas Keuchel picks up his team-best 14th win in this one. Greg Maddux takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Pirates. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors.